My man Trav, what's the deal, bro?
G-Money, what's good, my baby?
Man, living life. What's good with you?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, man. How you been?
Man, living. Just doing this music thing, doing the film thing. Working, bro. Just working.
Nah, you been getting it in, G. You know I text you every day, dog. We talk every day.
For sure.
You really been about it, man. So I'm proud of you, bro. Just keep the movement going for 2025.
Man, I appreciate it, man. And, I've been supporting for years, man. God got me. We can go all the way back to spiritual sports socks.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Had a dream in college. This is way back in 2001. Dream about God, mixing my love for sports with, my love for God. You know what I mean? And, G, you know me since ninth grade, man. I always been into fashion and mixing and matching and just a creative when it comes to fashion, man. So I wanted to, create a brand that mixed kind of like my love for God, sports, fashion, really inspiration to these younger kids to let them know that it's cool to glorify God and you can still be, swagged out or
fly
whatever
at the same
Yeah,
time.
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we started the sock business, man, with Bible scriptures on the socks, and then transitioned that into customizing the socks where I put high definition pictures on them. Whatever. I got a lot of orders from sports teams, youth sports teams.
Fact.
A couple NFL players, their agents reached out to me, so it kind of spread from there, man. And then I also, I had the God Got Me trademark just kind of sitting on the shelf. Me and my partner, Corn.
Yep.
Cornell, man, shout out to Corn. And so when the pandemic hit in 2020, we was like, this is the time to drop that message. God got me. Because, when that pandemic hit, G, as you know, we didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean?
We lost a lot of people during that pandemic.
A lot of people, man.
Bro.
Yeah, me personally, family members,
definitely.
close friends. I know you lost, family members, friends. And so I had talked to Corn. I'm like, man, this is the perfect time to drop this message that, we got this worldwide pandemic. We don't know what's going on. People dying. And it was just a brand of hope and faith and inspiration during those dark times because we didn't know what was going on, but we just wanted to send the message that, God still got us in the midst of this storm.
Definitely.
God still got us. So that's kind of how that was born.
So what was the inspiration, just from the gate? What made you, because I know, because of course me and you got history.
For sure.
So I know moms in the church heavy.
Yeah.
So, but even outside of moms, what was the, really inspiration to push?
Yeah, so like you said, G, I grew up in the church, man, kind of like yourself. We some straight up Baptist babies, man, and I grew up in the church. Mom, she got me in the church early. Shout out to my mom, both of my parents.
Definitely.
And God was always a part of me, but it wasn't until I would say senior year in high school, me going into college, to where I really grew my relationship with him. I started having my own experiences.
Gotcha.
Where mom and dad wasn't holding my hand no more. I had to experience some things in life
On your own.
to know, things that I didn't think I can get out of, and it was nobody but God. But by my mom and dad instilling God in me early, I was able to get through those tough times on my own. So I always had, the faith in me, and I knew I wanted to display some form of ministry, right?
Gotcha.
I wasn't necessarily called to be a preacher. That's my mom's calling and my dad, their ministry. But I knew that, I had influence within our peers and our, our age demographic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that whatever brand I brought out, even if it had just a little bit of, inspiration, I knew that I could spread it to the masses, kind of. And so that's basically how that goes, G. I just use my inspiration, my creativity. Me and Corn talk over a lot of stuff. We'll text ideas back and forth from different shirt designs, and we just put it out there, man. It's been steadily growing every year, man. I'm grateful for my supporters. We shipping all over the country, just to other different countries. So it's kind of it's spreading, and I'm just grateful, man, because it's all about the message. Obviously it's a business, so it is a for-profit business, but we don't look at the money. We look at the lives we can impact.
I get that. So what was your number one challenge, when you first started? What was the number one thing that kind of gave you a little pushback?
I would say, G, scaling kind of too fast.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, when we launched, we didn't know. We didn't know if we was gonna sell one T-shirt. We didn't know we was gonna sell 100 T-shirts. So we was prepared production wise. We were prepared production wise to handle, small amounts of orders. But, once some of those social media campaigns kind of went viral and stuff, and word of mouth, every package I send flyers, and I tell people to post us on social media just to kind of get the brand, more brand awareness. But when it started picking up, man, especially like my Black Friday sale, as you know, G, you always support on the Black Friday, we do 50% off the whole site, and that kind of went crazy. So we weren't really prepared for that uptick in orders for that time, and then it was a challenge trying to get everybody their orders by Christmas. Obviously Black Friday is, just about a month before Christmas, so people put in big orders to have them for Christmas gifts. But we're a small company. We don't have the manpower of your Nike, Under Armour, you know what I mean? Those bigger brands. So, and that's part of business though, G. This is a startup brand. That's part of learning and scaling. As you scale up, you got to learn how to, satisfy the market need.
Definitely.
So yeah, we just grinding, man, learning every day. And, every sales season we go through where we have an uptick in orders, we learning every time how to handle it better. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen it from the ground up.
Exactly. Like, you was there with me from day one.
From day one, like when starting. I remember when you had your first printer to like what you got now.
Right.
Your first press machine. Because I remember you had some issues.
Exactly.
So like, how did you feel when you had them issues with that first press machine? Like, I remember you telling me, like, man, I gotta get the new. Joint, man,
bro.
It's gonna cost me this. Won't.
Dog. As you know, G, because you're creative yourself, man. You into music, video content creation, man. You doing your thing with that, and big salute to you, bro, because you definitely. 100. I saw you like you was with me from round one on this entrepreneurial thing. I was with you too.
Fact.
I was with you in the lab when you was still trying to work Pro Tools and just learning the ins and outs of the music game, and then now you're doing your video stuff. So, big salute to you, bro. But obviously, G, it's been times, man. Just like anything you do when you're working on, you're trying to create something. There's definitely times you want to just quit. Like, man, is this even worth it? Man, bump it. Like, man, I'm spending all this money, not getting that instant return. Stuff breaking down, it's not going my way, and I got to figure it out on the fly, man. And it's tough, G. You know what I'm saying? Especially by me. I'm not a full-time entrepreneur. I still work a corporate job. I'm a father. Son. I'm very active in my son's life, as you know.
Definitely.
So it's just learning how to juggle it, man, and forgetting why you started. I started the brand to inspire people when they're in need and when they need, inspiration and, faith. And just pray, man. Just pray to God. I pray every day. Talk to God, first thank him for everything he's done for me. And then I ask him to just guide my steps, even with this brand. And he's kept me on the path so far. So that's how I keep it going.
So everything been working good for the most part.
Yeah, definitely, G. We definitely we've seen an increase in our revenue, increase in our customer base. My back end marketing seems to be working. Some campaigns that I put in place for 2024, work really well. So, as everything, G, when you do anything, man, you just want to learn from it so you can get better at it. And I can honestly say, since we launched the brand, I've gotten better at running every aspect of the company, so far. So, and that's all you can ask for is self-improvement on every year and every day. You just try to get better, 1% better.
Definitely. So from the outside looking in, I see 2024 went well.
Yeah.
For the business. What are you gonna do different in 2025?
So 2025, man, I'm definitely gonna pick up on the content creation.
Yes.
Because this social media age and world that we live in now is definitely important. So I have a lot of creative things that I'm working on with the brand. I'm dropping more exclusive pieces. So like this is my God Vibes Only capsule. Right. I'm dropping this in this month in about a week. So an inspiration for this, it just came, the roses, I've always been, big into the patterns and different colorways and things. Yeah. And so the red and green, I automatically thought of Gucci.
Yeah. I catch you.
Yeah, exactly. So the red and green can hit off, the Gucci colorways. And then God Vibes Only, that's kind of my moniker and my theme for, coming in 2025. G, we talk every day, bro. We don't get into the negativity. We don't get into the negative vibes. We only speak, positive vibes. And, God is positive. God is love. God is positive. So I just said God Vibes Only. That's kind of my thing for 2025. If if whatever I'm doing or associating myself with, if it don't line up, with God, then I ain't got no room for it.
I totally understand, man.
So that was the inspiration behind this collection. So we're gonna do this vintage gray wash look, vintage grayish black. God vibes only on the left chest plate. Then I got the black hat to match, same logo, and then on the back, we got it big on the back.
Okay.
God vibes only.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so
gotcha.
And then we're gonna bring this out in a couple colorways. And then I'm shooting for every month. I'm gonna bring out a new like exclusive capsule. So it'll be 12 full capsules for the year 2025. So January is the God Vibes Only capsule. So it'll be on our site in about a week. Go to www.godgotmestore.com. Sign up for our text and email alerts. And once it's live, you'll be the first to know when we drop it.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Bro, you've been working, bro. I love the grind. Always, my cats I deal with, I tell them like, man, you want to start like a shirt business, any type of apparel, holler at my man Trav. I always tell anybody that, holler at my man Trav. Because most cats, you can't just jump out there and do it. It's not easy.
Exactly.
If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Exactly.
Holler at Trav. At least you can give him the blueprint.
Yeah, G. And that's not even, you've been knowing me, man. I'm in the business of helping people, bro.
Right.
Whatever it is, information, resources. So I don't keep, and trust me, I've reached out to some other brands, that, that's doing well and that I kind of look up to. And I didn't get met with that same openness, you know what I mean? But
Gotcha.
I don't let that deter me. I've had several people, some of our peers reached out to me, people that don't know me, reached out to me via email or direct message on social media and asked me to help them start their brand. And I give them the game. Like anything I know, I pass it on because I'm a firm believer in G that it's enough to go around for everybody, man. Right. We are all creatives. We all have our own ideas and we all have our own twist on things. So the way I market my brand is no one else can deter me from how I market my brand and how well my brand is going to do. I control how good my brand is going to do.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, I'm always looking to give free game to people trying to start brands, especially younger cats, high school students.
Yeah.
Always trying to give back. As you know, with my nonprofit that I've been doing lately.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do you do about, I know God Got Me is a huge brand. Yeah. What do you do about Shein and Temu and why I've been seeing like a lot of God Got Me. I even seen on like a Tubi movie, somebody had the God Got Me on. I'm like, that's my man Trav to hook up. Like, so how do you handle that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's funny you brought that up, bro, because man, I probably get a call or a text weekly.
Yeah.
Somebody else like sending me a screenshot or a picture. Like, bro, is this yours? Is this your brand? Is this you? Is this?
Right.
I'm like, no, that's not one of our original brands. So yeah, there are imposters out there, other companies that are using the God Got Me name brand. And I do, Corn and I, my partner and I, we do own a trademark.
Right.
And so I did, I consulted with a lawyer and basically, we're preparing to send cease and desist letters. It'll cost a whole lot of money to go, try to sue all these different, because I done found several, G. But yeah, Shein and Temu, that's like that's probably the biggest brand that uses it. So we're working in the background on the legal side to get that to stop or to get compensated for, trademark, copyright infringement,
right.
Over the trademark. But on the other hand, you know me, bro, I always try to turn a negative into a positive.
Supposed to.
That's free promotion for me too, though, because anybody who, if you keep seeing it online, if you just Google it, you can see who the trademark owner is, and then you can go to our social media pages and really see who's really behind the brand name. So, so I look at it like that too. It's free promotion, free marketing, and then we'll handle it on the back side, on the legal side of things.
I get it. So like, what's next for like God Got Me? I know you got the God Vibes Only that's popping.
Yeah. Like
anything next after that or?
Yeah. Yep. So springtime we're gonna do our sneakerhead collection. So we revamped the actual box God Got Me logo into a circle. It's super dope, man. We're gonna have different colorways to match up with different colorways in popular sneakers.
Gotcha.
So as you know, G, I'm a sneakerhead, man. So I always try to, coordinate with that. So I'm like, I gotta, incorporate that with my brand. So it's gonna be whatever shoes you got, we got a colorway, and God Got Me in this sneakerhead collection that you can match up with your kicks.
Definitely, dog. Definitely. So I know you started a nonprofit organization.
Yeah.
And you wanted to give back to the kids and donate to the kids, give game to the kids. I think game is more than anything when it comes to talking to the kids. So can you talk about that a little more?
Yeah, G. So as you know, a couple years back I used to coach high school. You know, I coached over at UOD for a couple years with, my college coach, Coach Donnelly. And my son was born. That's why I really stopped. I want to dedicate those early years to, getting acquainted to being a father and everything of that nature. And so I have been sitting back these past couple years like, man, how can I still give game to these younger kids without it taking up a whole bunch of my time? You know what I mean? And a thought came to me like, just give them your experience of being a college athlete. You know what I mean? Just go talk to them. Cause I'm still cool with a lot of high school coaches in the area. And so I started this thing called Trav Talk under my nonprofit arm of my company. And man, it's been going great, man. So what it is where I reach out to some of my friends that are high school basketball coaches. And I go talk to the varsity basketball team about life, about what it is to be a college athlete, tools you need to do to succeed. Talk about time management, things to expect in college. What does a typical day in the life of a college basketball player look like? You know what I mean? It's a lot of time management, man. You got film sessions, you got pool workouts, you got track conditioning on the track, you got weightlifting, then actual practice, then you leave for games, so then you still got to make it to your class. So it's a lot that goes into it, and then obviously the academic side, how to take care of your grades and how to be eligible for the clearinghouse, and the NCAA has all these stipulations and things. So I started Trav Talk, man. It's been going great. I've spoken to Warren Lincoln High School. Shout out to Coach Waddell Henry, one of my good friends. He's the coach over there, and they're returning the Class B state champions, Division II state champions from last year. So I went and talked to them a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Coach Henry, D. Rice, and Warren D. LaSalle. You know De Niro.
De Niro. Shout out to De Niro.
Yeah. Shout out Coach D. Rice. So I spoke to Warren Lincoln, Warren D. LaSalle, Melvindale ABT. Shout out to them, man. Coach Zeke over there doing great things. So shout out to them. And then I have some other ones on the horizon. Detroit Henry Ford. My guy Ken Flowers over there. I'm gonna go talk to them. Detroit King, George Ward. I've been in contact with Coach Ward. Obviously Ferndale.
Yeah.
Coach Juan Rickman over there. Of course, that's our home. So gotta go spit game to them. But yeah, man, just giving these kids some games, some things to look out for, just little nuggets just to help them propel to the next level, man. Yeah.
So you know a lot of these coaches, you know a lot of these people. I know ever since we was like young kids, man, you always been like a networking guru. Like always, you always been like friends with everybody. Hey, Trey, you got so-and-so number? Oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just been like a networking guru. Like, I never had that gift to be, because I don't do too much talking.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I never had the gift to be like this networking guru. Like, what gave you the gift to be like this networking guy? Because me and Rob was just talking about you when we was...
Yeah. Rob always mentioned that, man. Shout out to Rob,
Shout out to Rob, man. I was down at ATL, bro, and me and Rob was
kicking. I saw y'all, man. That's dope.
Yeah, and Rob was like, try to keep in touch with everybody. And I noticed, like...
Rob called me sometimes random, like, hey, bro, you got such and such number? And I look at my phone and I got it. And I give it to her, you know what I'm saying?
What made you that way, bro? I would love to know. What made you that way to be like, I gotta keep in touch with everybody, bro? I think you got a clone, bro.
You know what, Black? I don't know. It's nothing specific. I think I was just born with that people person stigmatism or whatever, magnetism, whatever you want to call it. I said stigmatism.
Magnetism.
Right. Yeah, man, I love people. I love talking to people. My college teammates used to crack up. They used to crack jokes with me when I was in college. A 5-minute walk to class with me turning like 15, 20 minutes.
Definitely.
So I'm talking to the groundskeepers, the janitors, the lunch ladies.
What did y'all have to talk about? Like, you just
how you doing?
You just gotta
how
talk.
your day going? Yeah, like just part of a conversation, man. And especially if somebody having a bad day, G, I take pride in if I can just sense on a person's face, they going through some, or just might be just a crappy day.
Yeah.
I try to leave them with a smile on their face. So I spark up a conversation, and that's my goal, to try to make them smile. Just to brighten their day a little bit. That makes my day. Yeah. So I love talking to people, man, and I don't know. I think I was just born with that gene, G. Like I'm just a people person, man.
I wasn't born with that.
Yeah. You know, right?
I was not born with that.
You just keep it moving.
Hey, you all right?
All right, bro.
I'm going on my business.
I'm like, hey, come here. Let me talk to you about it. So, have you noticed this? You know what I'm saying?
Dog. Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
G, now let me ask you a couple questions, bro, if you don't mind, man.
What's the deal?
Because you know you've been working on a lot. You've been working your butt off, man. Like, especially like basically self-teaching you this whole video content creation space, man.
Yeah.
You got a couple short films out. Salute, man. Dope projects.
Definitely.
What, you know, I guess when did your love for? I mean, I know about your music side, and we'll get into that in a minute. But
right.
where did the love for, you know, this video content creation space come in at, you know, and getting into that whole industry right there?
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it came from, I remember like early in the music game, you want to do videos, and cats was charging an arm and a leg for videos, and it's like
for sure.
So I remember buying my first camera, and it was just a little Sony little handheld camcorder boy. And I got a video. I can show the footage of what I did when I had it at that time. But it was just like, I want to do it myself. Like, I'm the type of person that, why wait on why pay this person to do it when you can invest in yourself?
That's 100.
And do it yourself.
That's 100.
And then you could take the time. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube University, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's real,
everybody not gonna give you the game.
That's right.
And I'm gonna rewind back to even on some music stuff. I'm like, bro, my man had like all the plugins on Pro Tools, and I'm like, well, man, how much it'll cost me to get?
Yeah.
Oh man, you know the person too, but I ain't gonna put his name out there.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know, yeah, we ain't gonna be on. And everything he had, I got that and more.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, I just decided to invest in myself. I'm gonna get the cameras, I'm gonna get the tripods, I'm gonna get the lights, I'm gonna get the programs, I'm gonna get all the extra plugins for the video program, and then I'm gonna just pour into myself.
No doubt.
So like, I didn't want to depend on nobody else. I always wanted to depend on myself.
Yeah.
So that's what it always boiled down to me. Depend on yourself, man. I know it's hard to get somebody to hold the camera the right way you want to hold it, to get the angles that you want to get.
Of course,
and all that. That comes with the territory.
No
but
doubt.
At least you got your own equipment.
Yeah.
And that was my whole goal, was to always get my own equipment, bro.
That's dope, G. And I always looked up to you for that, bro, because like everything that you do, like you just said, you don't have to depend on nobody. You got everything you need to do everything that you want to do.
Self-contained.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, you know, go rent out nothing. You built it. What they say in Field of Dreams: if you build it, they will come, or they will come. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You literally, everything that you're working on, G, you perfect it, man, and you just grind and work at it, man. So I definitely always respect that about you, bro.
100.
You want to talk about a little bit about so your music, what you know, because you've been an artist now for, you know, you got years in the game now, man. Many projects under your belt, man.
Yeah.
Salute to you. You got a large catalog. I guess what's some of your latest projects you've been working on, and what do you have coming down the pipeline in 2025?
So my last project I put out was Road Trip 2. It was an EP,
Yeah.
5 tracks in and out. I did
Yeah.
Road Trip 1, did Road Trip 2, did videos for a lot of the tracks on both of them. Prior to that was Flight Plans.
Right. Oh yeah, you know I love that one.
Yep, did a couple. You like Mimosas in the morning.
Mimosas in the morning. I ain't on it. Early morning. Hey, it's out of town.
As soon as I came in, you was playing that joint.
That's my joint, bro.
So I did those EPs, man. Road Trip 1, Road Trip 2. I wanted to do a Road Trip 3, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I switched up, and now I'm rebranding what I was doing.
Okay.
Because I tapped into some other businesses with my guys doing Delata Corp.
Right, yeah.
And
shout out to Delata, man.
we was hanging last night. We had a wonderful session.
Okay.
But I still want to rebrand Time is Money Entertainment.
I got you.
That's the foundation.
That's your baby.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your
so
baby.
I'm about to do a compilation with Time is Money Entertainment with all of the guys that I've dealt with in the past, and the guys that I'm dealing with currently.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So this Time is Money compilation, I still ain't came up with a title with it yet, but it will be coming soon, bro.
Okay. Looking forward to that, bro. Looking forward to that. And then what about on your real quality film side of things? You know, your video, your content creation, and you know, what have you been working on and what you got coming down the pipeline for 2025?
So the pipeline for 2025 for real quality films, I I got 2 things for sure. I got a short film that I got to finish up.
Okay.
And then we got a full-length film.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
Because the short film we did last year, man, it got some good responses.
Nah, that boy was playing. That boy was called.
But I think this go around, it's time to get things into like some film festivals.
Okay.
Things of that nature. And continuously working.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, because we live in the age now, everything is about content.
That's it.
So being an artist, that's cool. Cats want to hear you, but cats want to see you.
No doubt.
Everybody want to see you rather than hear you.
No doubt.
So combine the two. You can see me and hear me at the same time, whether I got a video or whatever. But
yeah.
Like I said, the main 2 things I want to do is that short film I got to finish up, and then that full-length film.
Okay.
And I'm ready to do that, bro.
That's dope.
And I'm ready to be behind the camera and in front of the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, you definitely worked on the craft, bro. Everything you do is dope, man. You know, you worked on a couple projects for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely looking forward to all that from Time is Money and from Real Quality Film.
Man, definitely, bro.
Yeah. And then, G, I guess we got to touch on, man, our collaborative project that we working on, man.
Yes.
Something called Hoop Squad the Brotherhood. Without giving too much, you know, of the tea. We've been working behind the scenes, man. Me, you, and the fellas. Mm-hmm. You know, shout out to Shantia, shout out to Alan. Mm-hmm. Dope project, man. It's been years in the making, but I think we finally, you know, in the right spot where we just propelling forward, man. So, you know, I'm looking forward to dropping it, man. This is something that's, it's you know, it's gonna be dope, man. We don't want to say a lot. We've
been pondering on it since the pandemic.
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer in perfect timing.
No doubt.
Like, I'm a firm believer in that. So
yeah.
I just think we postpone. Everybody was in, everybody wasn't there. Everybody was in, everybody. Yeah. So now that everybody is in, I just think everything is all about perfect timing.
That's it, bro.
So like, I think long as all of us on the same frequency,
it's gonna be special.
It's man.
It's dope.
It's gonna be special, bro.
It's gonna be special, man. This is something that you know, when the idea came to me, I was like, the culture need this.
Definitely.
You know, man. We see enough garbage on TV and enough garbage portraying young black males. The culture needs is what we working on.
It's positivity, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. God vibes only, baby. I can't wait till this one drop, man. So I'm excited. That's another thing we working on in 2025, and that's it, man. How's everything going? You know, personal life, man. Everything good with the home?
Personal life, nigga, home is peaceful.
That's what's up, man.
And I'm a firm believer. Me and you talk about this all the time, bro. If peace ain't in your home, it ain't no peace in your life.
100.
Like, your home is your sanctuary.
100.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, like, when you go to church, right?
Yeah.
The sanctuary is peaceful.
Sure.
You know, until they get to the dun 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 dun.
Right. He said that.
But the sanctuary is peaceful. So like, your home is supposed to be your sanctuary. So like, home life, peaceful. I'm proud of my daughters.
Yeah, man.
And everything that they doing. I can't ask for nothing better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, like, you know, we live this life and we don't really we talk a lot about our businesses.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about our personal life.
Exactly.
So on the flip side, like, personal life is smooth.
That's good.
How about yourself? Because I know you got Mav.
Yeah, man.
Mav, young fella.
G, obviously, you know, since last time I was in front of the camera like this, man, you know, things have changed. I'm divorced now.
Yeah.
So just adjusting to my new life. Definitely, like I say, Mav, that's my little rich best friend, man. You know, so just making sure he good, and you know, just transitioning, you know, back to a different way of life now. You know, I was married 9 years, but you know, so now I'm back, you know, single again, and it's, you know, obviously it's an adjustment, especially now I have a son.
Yeah.
And that's the main priority, man, is just trying to live right for him, you know, giving him something positive to look up to. Mm-hmm. But I'm blessed, G. You know, I'm still in therapy. Mm-hmm. Therapy helps a lot, man.
I'm sure. I've been there.
Black men, if y'all watching this, if you know, struggling with anything, even if you're not struggling with anything, we all need somebody to talk to, unbiased. I go to therapy once a month. I love my therapist, man. We talk, we kick it, and so they help a lot, man. Then prayer, I'm just really, you know, transitioning, not transitioning, because, you know, my mom retired the ministry back in February last year, so
right.
You know, I've been visiting Pastor Watkins Church. That boy Brian, man.
Man, I love Brian.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, I know he's gonna be watching it, man.
Yeah,
so, Shout out to Pastor Watkins, man. So,
love him, man. That's family.
Yeah,
to
absolutely,
me. And I don't mean to cut you, bro. Like, and just to speak to him right now, man. Like, he was around when my mom was alive, bro.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then like even after my mom died, man, he always been like the honorary family member.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like he always come around, always got good vibes, always. You know, even though he's a pastor, he's a preacher, he's still down to earth.
Real one.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when we was young. I remember I used to invite you to the church when we was young kids. And I used to always invite you on Family and Friends Day. On it ain't too many Fifth Sundays.
Right. You know on Fifth Sunday.
And I used to always invite, and them was the Sundays he preached.
Yeah.
And I used to love the way he preached because he would always break things down in layman terms.
Yep.
And
for sure.
He'd come from the word, but then he'd be like, hey, he'd give it to you straight.
Yeah.
And I always loved just his style of preaching and his delivery or whatever. He wasn't just here, that, there, that, ow, you know, all of that.
Exactly.
He just talked to you like how me and you talking right now, man. So definitely shout out to Brian Watkins, man.
Yeah, man. That's my guy, man.
Greater Emmanuel.
Yep, Greater Emmanuel, man. Right there on 6 Mile.
Yep.
He definitely embraced me, G. He took, you referred me to him, man, like when I was, having some, trouble in life. And, he took me in, man. He treated me just like a nephew, man, and just he put his arms around me when I really needed him, man. And I just really, I'm forever indebted to him for that, man. So, I've been going to his church and I have a great time. It's always good praise and worship. And then Pastor Watkins always bring a bomb word, man. So definitely shout out to Pastor Watkins and Greater Emmanuel, man.
Definitely.
What else we got, bro?
We was flowing.
Yeah, we was going, bro. Yeah, we was going. I guess should we just give our social medias now?
We can, unless you got like another like topic you want to like just discuss for a moment, or
discuss pretty much everything.
I think we discussed pretty much everything that was important, and I'm glad the way you implemented me in.
Yeah, it's like it's more.
It ain't just about you.
Exactly,
it's just a conversation.
It's a conversation, bro. So we can just go do the social medias, bro. Because I don't want to give a lot because we still got Who Squad the Brotherhood is gonna give all our.
And then we gonna always come back and do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever we didn't catch on this, we just doing that. So
it is.
Just end up with the social medias.
Yep, so I'm
you gonna just ask me for mine, and then I return and say, "Now go ahead and get yours, for the people."
All right, Trav, man, this conversation was wonderful, bro. Like, I mean, we had conversations like this all the time anyway, but it's good to like.
It's just the cameras rolling. We have an everyday conversation,
right?
Just with cameras rolling,
right. So
we do.
Tell the people how they can tap in with you.
Oh man, at God Got Me Store on all social medias. That's at GODGOTMESTORE. That's IG, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. And then my personal page is on Instagram is Travmatic43. So TRAVMATIC, the number's 43, Travmatic43. And what about you, G? How can people tap in for you?
So if anybody want to tap in with me, I'm at Real Quality Films on YouTube. That's REEL Quality Films, and that's on YouTube, which also is on Instagram. But if you want to get on my personal, it's Tim Black Detroit, TIMBLACK Detroit, DETROIT. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. No, my TikTok is Tim Black Music, but on Instagram it's Tim Black Detroit. You can catch me on Facebook under Tim Black, official Tim Black. If you want to do the whole URL or whatever, it's official Tim Black. But that's where I can be reached at.
100. And just exclusively for this podcast, use the code God Got Me, all one word. Go to GodGotMeStore.com. Put in the code God Got Me at checkout. It'll give you an extra 10% off your order. You feel me?
Let's get it.